Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another really exciting live session by Voice of Crypto. In these daily live sessions, as you all are aware, we go live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter Spaces, and Binance feed. And we're glad to interact with our Web3 communities that are always so enthusiastic about the market. And today we will be talking about the Dogecoin pump that we saw just in the last 1 day or so. We will first take a look at the broader crypto market, assess prices of some of the top cryptocurrencies, take a brief look at the top gainers, as well as BTC and the larger crypto market cap. After that, we'll move on to addressing our topic of the day, which is the Doge pump, and also talk about the top news in today's market, what they have been, and what news sort of were the top news in the last week or so. So, all of this is to come in today's session. But before that, I have a quick few updates for anyone who's joined. The first one being that we are doing a big giveaway, $100 giveaway on our Telegram announcement group, the link of which will be left right here in the live comments on whichever social media you've joined. Make sure to join our Telegram announcement group and leave relevant comment or comments on our live sessions as part of the engagement between communities. And if you do leave relevant comments on our live sessions, you can stand a chance to win from that $100 prize pool, a part of it or the entire prize pool as well. So don't forget to do that. And if you also want to stay on top of all the Web3 updates, news, analysis, then of course, Voice of Crypto is the place to be. So join our social communities, be a part of our Telegram group, and you're all set to enter this crazy world of Web3 and crypto. Now, without further ado, we will take a look at the top cryptocurrencies, the global crypto market cap, how it has acted, and what we can expect from the weekend. Bitcoin, as we can already see, is in a very well placed pump above the 38,000 US dollar mark. In fact, BTC was able to reach new heights, make a new short term high. We have seen BTC made another monthly high, crossing above that 38.5K mark. And I've constantly emphasized on the importance of the 38K to the 40K price range, which will act as a key support resistance level for BTC prices. And we can already see that Bitcoin has, throughout this month, made higher highs on a short-term time frame, which is a really good indicator to look at. But that's not it. If you look at the lows throughout this month, BTC had managed to make higher lows, and we can in fact draw a big line ascending channel between Bitcoin's higher lows and higher highs. And that can present the sort of outbreak that we're looking for in terms of price. On month basis, we can see Bitcoin is already up by 9.7%. On a monthly time frame, on a weekly time frame as well, there's a decent bit of over 1.47% pump on a daily basis as well, and over 1% pump for BTC. On a yearly basis, sorry, we can see that Bitcoin is already up by 123%. So that means if you've managed to stack some sats towards the beginning of this year, you would be sitting with some pretty heavy bags out there. So a 120 over 120% profit from this top cryptocurrency itself in the last 1 year or so. Moving back, we will take a look at the larger crypto market, which is more often than not influenced by BTC's trajectory. And we can see that the global crypto market cap saw a 1.36% rise in the last 1 day, placed over 1.44 trillion US dollar. The crypto market volumes, of course, stabilized a little bit, but haven't been able to cross the 50 billion mark, which I feel does represent more of activity in the market, which we have seen relative to yesterday, because there is a 5% increase on a daily basis for the crypto market volumes. But of course, with prices not stabilizing above key resistance levels, or prices still maintaining a rather volatile tone, it is difficult for a lot of investors to gauge the market at this point, which of course can lead to a little bit of hesitation or skepticism, which can lead to lower, a tad bit more lower volumes on the crypto market. And at this point, we do see volumes not crossing very high levels, but it's a decent volume nonetheless. A look at altcoins again suggests that while there was some gains made for quite a few altcoins, they didn't sort of manage to sustain those. Ethereum made over 2% gains, but hasn't really crossed the 2100 level. BNB not a lot to look forward to with 0.15% daily, 2.96% weekly gains. Same for XRP, 1.75% drop on a week on week basis. Solana still performing well. Solana's total value logged, the entire DeFi ecosystem, as well as Solana prices managed to make quite a big deal throughout this week with a lot of developments, TVL skyrocketing, DeFi volume sort of also noting a rise. And now with price as well, we see Solana, if we see it on a monthly basis, now that we're beginning another new month, it's always important to take a look at the monthly price action and on a month-on-month basis as well. Solana has gained over 50% in terms of price. Cardano doing well with its over 1% gains. Same goes for Doge. However, Doge did manage to note quite a bit of spike in the last 1 day or so. We can already see Doge's 24-hour or daily volumes noted quite a massive pump. Doge made this high of 0.085 US dollar in the last 1 day, but has sort of reversed from those levels once Doge is, of course, able to cross this key resistance 0.085. We can expect a little bit of more action for Doge, but not at the moment, clearly. We will, of course, take a closer look at Dogecoin's long term price, monthly price, towards the end of our episode. But before that, we'll dive right into our top news of the day. And I think instead of instead of looking at the top news of the day, we will take a look at some of the top news pieces from the last week. The first one has to be the massive growth of price that Say tokens saw in the last week or so. In fact, Say tokens' impressive performance was largely led by an upgrade that Say had announced. Prior to the network announcement, Say tokens surged in double digits and tapped a new all-time high of 0.29 US dollar. But soon after the revelation of this V2 update was made, there was an almost 16%, almost 17% drop in terms of price, and it looked like a classic case of buy the rumors, sell the news event, where there was a lot of retail anticipation around price action and EVM integration that Say recently underwent or announced. This would, of course, increase the throughput and reduce the throughput and reduce transaction costs for Say and benefit the ecosystem in the larger run. Apart from Say reaching new all-time high, there was Standard Chartered, which maintains a positive bullish outlook on Bitcoin, is anticipating 100K for BTC by the end of year 2024. um, in another revelation, there were shocking events that said that Coinbase trading data and trading data from other such relatively centralized crypto exchanges could be going straight from them to the CFTC. Whether it holds any truth, of course, is something that we will have to wait for. But the CFTC has sent Coinbase a notice for customer data. In another news, Animoca Brands became one of the largest validator in the Ton blockchain, and they're set to they are set to support Ton blockchain as one of Ton's biggest validator. We will of course be looking at the news upfront and closely. You can also look at Voice of Crypto's website, voiceofcrypto.online, where you can get a closer look of how the Toncoin network will perform going forward. And that said, we will dive back into our price analysis part. We'll take a look at the top cryptocurrencies of the last week, and of course do a quick Dogecoin analysis. But if we take a look at the top weekly gainers, of course, Terra assets, both the Terra assets, Terra Classic USD and Terra Classic or LUNC, have skyrocketed in terms of value. Celsius TIA token did pretty well, over 27% gains. Same for IOTA, Injective, and Thorchain's Rune. Rune has been one token which we have observed closely in the last couple of weeks or so, and it has in fact managed to clear quite a few key price paths. Oasis Network's Rose token also managed to do decent or fairly well on a weekly basis. Then there was ApeCoin, Axie Infinity, and Stacks, a few of the coins that did pretty well. And right here we have, right after our wave, we have Dogecoin. We'll now take a look at Dogecoin's price action. We already saw that on a weekly basis, Dogecoin managed to chart over 7% gains. On month basis, however, we see that Doge has managed again, like BTC, it has made higher lows. And if this trajectory continues, we can definitely expect more gains out of Dogecoin. But since there's not a lot of difference between the high lows that Doge has made, it would take a lot more of those higher lows to be formed before we can actually see some sort of an intensified price action for Doge. But nonetheless, Doge has managed to surprise markets before. It could do the same again. This, my friends, would be all in today's session, and we will see you in our Monday session next week around the same time on all of these platforms. It's always lovely to interact and learn from our communities on all of these various social media platforms that we go live on. Thank you so much for joining, and looking forward to all of our communities joining our Telegram announcement group. We'll be leaving the link of the Telegram announcement group, Voice of Crypto Telegram announcement group, in the live comment section. In case you guys are not able to find that out, you can, of course, find our Telegram announcement group, channel group link on any of our either social media platforms or on our voiceofcrypto.online, which is our website. Also, head over to voiceofcrypto.online for a lot more exciting and in-depth conversations around topics that matter in the Web3 space. That said, this weekend we can expect a lot in the market. The SEC Ripple review is impending, and they're going to meet. And we already know that weekends are a crazy, crazy time for the crypto market in terms of the price action, just in terms of news. So, really excited to see you all on Monday for a super packed session around Web3, crypto, and blockchain. I will also be going live in less than 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, with two really special guests who would decode the crypto market currently, and we will also talk about the future of the crypto market. We'll take a look at what you can expect in 2024 from cryptocurrencies, Web3, and blockchain technology. So stay tuned. Don't forget to join me for that session, and have a lovely day and week ahead, everyone. Thanks for joining.